You know, the holidays, good time of the year to look at all the blockbuster movies coming out, things like that.
And our Ashley Glass sat down with movie critic Steve Persall from the St. Pete Times to preview what's expected to be hot and not in theaters.
I'm here with St. Pete Times critic Steve Persall to talk about all the big movies coming out between now and the end of the year, even some coming out in 2012. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, fine. My pleasure. Thank you
we
very
have
much.
about a dozen movies or so to go through here, Steve, but I want to know first, are there any just standouts?
I'll tell you what, there's a movie called The Artist, which is going to be opening up here on Christmas Day, supposedly. But what studios do is they jockey these things around trying to get momentum sustained through award season. But The Artist, I saw back Labor Day at the Telluride Film Festival. Loved it then. It's a silent movie. It's in black and white. It's a throwback to the 1920s, the old silent movie type of style. It's amazing that people start talking about Hollywood lacks originality. This is the most original movie I've seen all year because it goes back to the roots.
Sure, back to the basics.
80 years ago.
A silent movie.
But yeah, Jean Dujardin plays a silent movie star whose career is tanking because talkies are coming in. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It has a Chaplin-esque type of quality to it. It's going to be either number 1 or 2, maybe 3 on my top 10 list this year.
Certainly got your attention.
Absolutely.
I want to know about The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
My friends are gaga over the book, so I'm wondering if the movie lives up to the books.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but this is certainly one that there's going to be a lot of interest in because the books were so hugely popular. The movies turn out to be, just classics of modern thrillers. David Fincher's the director. I don't think he's going to do a shot-by-shot remake of the Swedish version like previews sort of suggest that he will. He's too smart for that. He's too adventurous for that. But Daniel Craig, Rooney Mara taking over the role of Lisbeth Salander, which is a terrific female role. It's going to be one of the big ones. The feel-bad movie of Christmas is how it's being billed.
There's always got to be one.
So I always like that.
And around Christmas, around the holidays, there's always a lot of family in town, at least at my house. Is there a movie that you can take, say, the kids, the grandparents, the aunts and uncles? It's just good for everybody.
It looks like that's going to be We Bought a Zoo, which is based on a book by Benjamin Mee, true story of him after his wife passes away. He takes his kids and buys a zoo. It was over in England in the book. It's moved to America over here.
You're handsomer than the other dads. Lots of them don't have hair, so that's good.
But Matt Damon plays that character, and Scarlett Johansson is the zookeeper who's helping him out with it. So it has a Marley and Me type of feel to it, or in terms of the previews and so forth. So that looks like it's going. And then of course you have Alvin and the Chipmunks, which the least.
Why are you shaking your head?
There's another Chipmunk movie coming out, big deal. You've got animated marsupials with 78 RPM voices. So. It'll make a ton of money.
Oh, but the kids love it. Any just flat-out flubs that you would tell people, don't spend your money?
Wow. We need to see them to make that kind of judgment right now. I've got a bad feeling about In the Land of Blood and Honey, the Angelina Jolie, her debut as a director and a writer, mostly because it's set over in Bosnia in the 1990s, so it's a little bit of an audience turnoff right there, but also she is insisting on releasing it in the Bosnian language. She filmed 2 versions, one in English language version, but she wants the real deal with subtitles and stuff, and I think it's going to turn off a lot of people. So despite her name, despite her celebrity, I think it's going to be one that's probably going to tank.
We'll see. And Steve, your published report on all of these movies and more, it's already out. Where can folks find it?
TampaBay.com. Just look there, and we will, it'll be there for weeks.
All right, well, check it out. Steve, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I could go for an egg sandwich right about now. I could actually